fall, you will decide the future of the state by voting yes on I-2117. This initiative repeals the hidden gas tax and will immediately cut costs for all residents in Washington state. Our state is among the most beautiful in the country, with lush forests, awe-inspiring mountains, and fresh air and water abounding. We want to do what we can to protect the beauty of our environment and support programs that enhance our state's renewable energy sources. That's what lawmakers told us would happen when the Climate Commitment Act, also known as the CCA, was passed into law, all while having a minimal impact on people's wallets. The governor told us it would be just pennies on the dollar. The reality? Just a few months after the CCA was enacted, Washington state had the highest gas prices in the nation, and energy costs for homes and businesses skyrocketed by an average of 40%. The millions of taxpayer dollars intended for climate supporting programs have been spent on new government jobs and side projects that don't benefit the environment at all. Here are some truths to consider before casting your vote this November. Washington state has not met a single climate goal it set for itself in the last decade, and it hasn't released a report about its progress on the climate since 2019. The CCA has tacked about 40 cents onto every gallon of gas sold in the state. The state has seen a $19 billion surplus over the last 6 years. So if lawmakers wanted to improve the environment, they could, without needing to tax you for a single penny more. None of the money gained from the CCA is legally eligible to be used for road and bridge projects. The truth is, the CCA hurts people who can afford it the least, the most. It's affecting moms and dads who drive their kids to school and practice. It's hurting small business owners who can't afford to keep paying more for less. It's making everything more expensive because everything you buy gets delivered to the store or to your door on a truck. Why would we give billions more to the same politicians who have failed every time over the past decade to cut emissions and help the environment? It's time to stop paying into a broken program and repeal the hidden gas tax. It's time to vote yes, pay less with I-2117.
Hi, Washington. I'm April Sims, the president of the Washington State Labor Council, AFL-CIO. We represent over 500,000 union members, including firefighters, nurses, construction workers, and truck drivers all across our state. And we are just one of over 400 groups across Washington who are working to defeat Initiative 2117. That's because Initiative 2117 is a purposely misleading initiative. It does nothing to guarantee lower costs for working families. What Initiative 2117 does guarantee is, first, a threat to our health and safety. 2117 would jeopardize vital protections in our rivers, lakes, and streams. It would mean more toxic pollution in the air we breathe. It means more adults and kids suffering from asthma and diseases. It would gut programs that protect our communities from wildfires. And it would slow our state's work to support salmon recovery and fish habitat. The second guarantee of Initiative 2117 is that it would threaten the safe, reliable functioning of our entire transportation system. That means more traffic and fewer jobs. Why? Because Initiative 2117 would cut 1/3 of the funding for our transportation plan. That means impacts to every corner of our state. Major road, bridge, and safety projects in danger of severe delays or outright cancellation. Cuts to funding for new ferries for a system that's already in crisis. And it would slash transit service around our state. And it gets worse. The extremist millionaire behind Initiative 2117 talks a lot about helping working people by promising lower gas prices in the future. But the truth is, there's nothing in Initiative 2117 that guarantees lower gas prices. There is no doubt Initiative 2117 is intentionally misleading, and that's a bad deal for Washington. And that's why there are over 400 organizations working together to defeat it. Labor unions like ours, small business owners, firefighters, tribal nations, doctors and nurses, environmental leaders, and many more. We don't always agree on everything, but we do agree that we need to defeat Initiative 2117. So this November, say no to more pollution, say no to more traffic, and join us in voting no on Initiative 2117. Thank you.